We're talking to Justin Castaneda. He is a comic artist. And we want to know something about how did you get into this field?
Well, the way I started was I had my own idea for a children's book. I actually write and illustrate children's books, and I thought that there wasn't a lot of kid-friendly comics or books out there. I mean, there are now. I started back in 2007, but there's a lot of kid-friendly books out there now, and I kind of was in that wave of them coming in, and I had an idea for a children's book, and I wanted to get it out there and share it with everyone.
So what were you doing before that?
What I was doing before then was I was in school and just freelance illustrating, and no, college. Yeah.
Okay, if you had made it in this field, but you have some fantastic stuff here. I love this.
Thank you.
If you had made it here, what would you have wanted to be, your career?
If I hadn't have made it?
Yeah.
Well, there's not really a plan B. I love to draw, and it had to be something art related, you know?
It worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the business side of it. Business side is great.
Uh-huh.
And how many different characters do you have?
Well, basically I do these prints based on, known comic book characters, but the ideas for the prints came from the books, which was, I wanted to illustrate my childhood and talk about all the things I did when I was a kid, and that was pretty much the genesis of the series. I just wanted to remember my childhood, and I thought, what better way to put it on paper.
It's really nice. I love the coloring.
Thank you.
The pictures, you did the artwork, you did the writing for you.
Yeah, I wrote and illustrated each book. Thanks.
Now, do you travel a lot?
For conventions, I try and add a little more travel into my convention season each year, so I'll add a show here and there. But I mostly travel during the summers. This is the first big one, and it's a little early. It's in March, but that's okay.
So how do you get your work out? Do you have a website?
Yeah, I have a website. It's whenIwasLittleBook.blogspot.com, and that's where you can find basically, my book, what I do, and that whole idea behind it. So.
But who was that little angel for you? Meaning, you decided you wanted to do it, and somebody had that confidence in you that you could, and they reached out to you and said, "I'll help you do that."
Oh, well, I have a lot of support from my family, and my girlfriend's a big supportive. She's really supportive for me, and my older brother, he's a graphic designer. He was the one who kind of inspired me to draw. So he went kind of the design route, and I went the other route, which was, cartooning. Oh, he's excellent. He was the whole reason I became an artist.
What does mom and dad think?
Oh, they think it's well, yeah, exactly. I mean, they love that I'm doing what I like. So they've been real supportive. They try and make it out to shows if they can, and I mean, if not, I always show it to them. They always like it, so it's been fun.
Well, tell us about the most exciting part of your career, and tell us about the downside. Because no matter what you're in, it's going to be a good side, and it's going to be that downside.
Oh well, I think the good side is actually getting it completed and finished. That's rewarding. The problem with being creative is that you're always thinking of other projects to do, and you kind of get piled up with stuff, and some you got to leave on the back burner, and some you got to go full force with. So it's and you do it independently, like independent artists and things like that. They're constantly creating property and art, and they want it to succeed, and sometimes it doesn't, and you just got to move on to the next thing. You can't get burned out.
Do you have a favorite in your work?
A favorite?
Like it all the same?
I was actually really proud of the last book, because what I did was I went on a convention tour, and I had a submission box, and I asked people to submit their own childhood memory, because I was kind of done talking about myself. So I wanted other people to share, and that has been a real thrill, because a lot of people responded to it here, and I was able to complete the book. I got it out, and I kept in touch with all the people who submitted a memory, a favorite childhood memory, and it's been a real thrill. So.
side of that pen, does the adrenaline overflow? How are you feeling when you're sitting there?
It depends on how late it is.
How late it is?
I mean, sometimes you just gotta push through and do it. Like even if it's late hours or early morning, you know. But I mean, I love to draw, and that's the whole point of it.
I'm a writer myself. I write books.
Oh,
and
okay.
I know that sometimes when I'm writing my books, I'm tired, but I don't get up.
Yeah.
I just keep doing, and then I start doing crazy things.
Yeah.
Your mind is going, so I say it's time to cut the computer.
Yeah, but you know it's good though. You embrace the craziness, because then when you get a good full 8 hours and you look at what you wrote, you're like, I don't remember doing that, but it's good.
Well, that's good. That works out for you.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to do in the future in your career that you have not done, but you would really like to do it?
I'd like to. Well, I think this would make a really like the idea of like childhood things and these drawings I do. I think it'd be really nice to expand it into kind of like a clothing line for kids. But I still plan on doing more books in the series, and but yeah, it'd be interesting to see where it goes. Right now, I'm just kind of having fun with the idea. So,
Very good.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Justin
Castaneda. Thank you.
We enjoyed talking to you,
Thanks.
and I wish you the best of luck in
Thanks.
your career.
Thank you.